The Gator men's basketball team has been singing the blues in the Music City, not securing a win at Vanderbilt since 2014. Last night, Florida left Nashville on a good note with a dominating 71-55 win over the Commodores. Welcome back to sports. I'm Zach Oliveri. The duo of Andrew Nembhard and Jalen Hudson led the way for Florida, securing their 5th win in a row. Florida set the tempo early, Nembhard leading the break and finding Hudson with the alley-oop. Hudson finished the game with a season-high 17 points. Nembhard was getting all the bounces in Nashville, sinking his first 6 buckets. He led the team with 19 points. The Gators refused to lose toward returns to Gainesville on Saturday when they host the rival Georgia Bulldogs. Staying on the hardwood, the Gator women's basketball team will get the first crack at Georgia when they host the Bulldogs tonight. It's senior night for the Gators, which will be the final home game for guard Funa Nakasoglu. Nakasoglu has been a constant for Florida this season. She leads the team with 16.6 points per game while shooting 42.4% from 3 and is 21 points away from 2,000 career points. Head coach Cam Newbauer talks about the impact she's left on the program.
Her energy, her charisma, it's infectious when she's in the room. As a basketball player, just extreme, I like to use the word craftiness on her ability to score, her ability to find a way to get a shot and then to make a shot. You know, something that's definitely going to be missed. I'm blessed that we got to have her as part of the program for the last 2 years.
Tip-off from Exact Tech Arena is set for 7 o'clock. There was no shortage of runs at McKethan Stadium last night. However, the Florida baseball team's midweek struggles continue as the Gators fell to UCF 12-9. After Florida took a 3-0 lead in the first inning, the Knights went on the attack, scoring at least 1 run in 6 straight innings. The highlight for the night was Kirby McMullen launching a grand slam into the outfield bleachers to give the Gators the 8-7 edge. But UCF scored 3 runs in the 9th to pull away for good. Head coach Kevin O'Sullivan says the loss was due to experienced hitters taking advantage of Florida's inexperienced pitchers.
We got exposed on the mound a little bit with a lot of young pitchers. A lot of it had to do with an older, experienced physical lineup, and we got to do a better job of holding runners and that type of things. But we'll learn from it and we'll get better from it. We've had a lot of bright spots with Elijah's freshman, with just kind of everything bottled up into one game.
The Gators will look to bounce back this weekend when they host Winthrop. Staying on the diamond, the Florida softball team suffered their first loss of the season last night to number 2 UCLA. It wasn't pretty for Florida as they got shelled by the Bruins 7-1. UCLA hitters went off on Florida pitcher Kelly Barnhill. She allowed 4 earned runs on 6 hits and only 2 innings of work. The Gators had a quick turnaround today as they hit the diamond this afternoon against New Mexico. Florida bounced back by taking down the Lobos 1-0 in 8 innings. The lone run came courtesy of a Jade Caraway double, driving home the winning run. Florida won Game 2 of their doubleheader just minutes ago. The Gators beat the Oregon Ducks 2-1. The Gator football team is scheduled to open the 2019 season in Orlando against the Miami Hurricanes on August 31st. However, that date might change. The date could be moved a week earlier to August 24th as part of a celebration of 150 years of college football. This change hasn't been finalized yet. Even though Miami Heat guard Dwyane Wade is sporting a new hairstyle with the cornrows, he's still the guy in the clutch for Miami. This was evident last night against the Golden State Warriors. Down 125-123, Wade gets his shot blocked, gets it back, launches a prayer, and banks it in. That's your ball game. Wade led the team, finished the game with 25 points, made the Warriors know he's still the guy with the clutch gene at age 37 with an insane buzzer beater. Miami pulls off the 126-125 win in D. Wade's house. Now guys, how crazy was that buzzer beater last night?
That shot was amazing. I had people tweeting me, my friends were texting me. It was so cool.
I'll tell you what, I saw that on Twitter and I watched the video about 20 times before it got old. And even now, it's still not old.
Oh yeah, you can't get it old. Like he's just amazing. It's going to be really sad to see him go, but at least we got one more memory in the books.
Awesome. Thanks, Zach.